Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dark Metal video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Inevitable Showdown missions against the first stage of the Red Zone Wicked Bloodlines versus Frieza. So this is pretty interesting. We've got a couple of challenges here. So the first is Planet Namek Saga. I think this becomes a little bit easier if you have Vegeta or AGL Frieza. If you don't, then you can use the Skinny Force team that I'm currently using. You do have to beat the event within 7 turns. Then we obviously have the challenge to actually beat the event within 7 turns. We then have 2 challenges, one to use Planetary Destruction team and the other to use a Gifted Warriors team. Those are going to be relatively challenging, but probably the easiest. And then the final one is to use 6 AGL characters and beat the event. And the final stage is obviously against Tech Frieza, who hits relatively hard but can cause problems for AGL units. So very interesting overall. Pretty standard kind of, I guess, event. So obviously the big thing is, at least on the first base for Planet Namek Saga, went more for a Ginyu orientated one. There are some easy A's coming around the corner. Strength Namek Goku, AGL Nail, and an SEA for physical full power Frieza. So if you can't do the Planet Namek one now, don't panic too much, because you will be getting some assistance relatively soon. So you don't need to worry about it too much. It will be coming relatively shortly. The next mission that we're taking on is the Gifted Warriors mission. This one has no time limit, but this one will also achieve the 7-turn time limit mission. This one is built largely around Vegeta units, which I found to be pretty straightforward. Now you can do the Planetary Destruction and the Gifted Warriors mission all at the same time, actually, if you just run the Frieza units, because Frieza units fulfill both categories. However, right now I find it's a little bit tight, especially if you don't have AGL first form Frieza. So what you're going to want to do is potentially wait for the SE Easy or the Super Easy A for the physical full power Frieza. Then maybe you also want to go out and run potentially as well your own AGL first form Frieza. If you have that, you could potentially do it. It was just a little bit too tight a gap, really, to make the team with missing those units, or at least the full power Frieza SEZA. But yeah, the Gifted Warriors mission is not too hard. Vegeta's family handled it very, very nicely. Was very straightforward, very easy to use, a very quick team. So everything kind of all meshed really well together. Super Vegeta, big damage. You got powerful comeback Vegeta, big damage. If you don't have Tech Vegeta, you can use your own SS4 Vegeta. It just will take a little bit longer, but you should be more than fine to still get everything done pretty easily. So all in all, I will say that was pretty straightforward, and honestly a pretty simple challenge. Then we're doing the AGL one. So the AGL one, this one was interesting. So this one you have to win in 9 turns. So big thing here, the Goku's family team. Couple units that are, I want to say, necessary is probably just the MUI Goku. Even the Bardock, the Bardock did a great job, but he wasn't mandatory. The MUI Goku, though, really felt good. The MUI Goku felt really solid. And honestly speaking, was really good. So I think for me, all things considered, I'd probably say MUI Goku was necessary. I would say that SS3 Super Easy 8 Goku was also very necessary. Bardock helped. As a friendly, definitely taking the Gobros also helped quite a bit as well. I think having the Gobros did help. It was quite a lot easier than bringing Tech Bardock, who I did try, didn't really work out. Then, try the strength. Yeah, you could try the strength Goku and Gohan. Yeah, I think that one could work. And then finally, Planetary Destruction, who we have here. Pretty straightforward as well. Mainly Turles units, a little bit of Broly units, but none of the... Didn't want to use any of the current LRs in that. So just went for some of the easy A's from the celebration, just because I felt like those will be a little bit more accessible to a lot of players, more so than trying to run like the top Broly's and everything. All in all, a very straightforward fight actually. So this one was very simple, very straightforward. I was actually incredibly happy with how easy this one was. I think out of all the challenges, it's probably the easiest to complete. So yeah, that obviously does help. But yeah, it was definitely the easiest one. I'd probably say to complete out of all of them. Maybe Gifted Warriors was also... Well, I mean, they were both very easy, but I think Gifted Warriors was a little bit tougher. Nah, but I think both were very easy. I think you could very easily say that both the category challenges were pretty straightforward. So, yeah, all in all, though, very, very straightforward, very good time. That's all the missions done. And yeah, if you do need any more help, you can let me know. I do think if you're really struggling with Planet Namek, just try again in a couple days when the Planet Namek Saga Super Easy A's and Easy A's come out. That will really, really help with Vegeta, and yeah, basically, yeah, bye.